The Integrity Commission of the ANC has been urged by Secretary General Fikile Mbalula to continue investigating 3 high-profile party members. Please kindly hit on the subscribe button as we go into the details. David Mahlobo, Cedric Frolick, and Malusi Gigaba. Mbalula stressed the value of responsibility among the party's ranks while making the news at a press conference held at Lutuli House. Concerns over the ANC's commitment to combating corruption and upholding moral principles among its members are rising, which is why the Integrity Commission decided to reopen its investigations. Mbalula emphasized that the party's leadership is steadfast in its opposition to any kind of wrongdoing, irrespective of the prominence or clout of those engaged. "We have to make our allies answerable," Mbalula said resolutely. "The ANC is not a sanctuary for dishonest people. We must make sure that the ideals and beliefs we uphold are reflected in our deeds, since this is a movement of the people. Nobody is above the law or the party." Over the years, Malusi Gigaba, a former Minister of Finance and Home Affairs, has been accused of corruption and poor management on several occasions. His name has come up again and time again in relation to the Gupta family controversy, whose alleged meddling in state affairs sparked the much-discussed state capture investigation. Former State Security Minister David Mahlobo has also been linked to a number of controversies, including claims of improper use of intelligence resources and illegal monitoring. As the House chairperson of committees in the National Assembly, Cedric Frolick faces accusations of unethical behavior related to the Bosasa affair, a significant corruption case involving payments given to officials and politicians in return for government contracts. Mbalula's demand that the Integrity Commission carry out its investigations indicates that the African National Congress, ANC, will confront these accusations directly. Although he recognized the difficulties the party had in preserving public confidence, he was optimistic that the findings of the Integrity Commission will contribute to the restoration of public confidence in the ANC's dedication to moral leadership. "We understand the harm these accusations have done to the standing of our party," Mbalula said. "But rather than avoiding them, we have to face them head-on. The Integrity Commission has to be free to carry out its duties without interference or fear. The ANC's handling of these high-profile instances will continue to be under scrutiny as it proceeds with these procedures. The results of these inquiries may have a big impact on the ANC's legitimacy and ability to rule South Africa in the future. Once again, no leader would be reluctant to hold that leader responsible and bring them under scrutiny. The ANC's support dropped from 62% to 40% during Ramaphosa's tenure, marking the worst support loss in 2 national elections for any ANC leader. Nevertheless, the NEC has refrained entirely from addressing this pressing issue. This is due to a number of factors, including the dominance of Ramaphosa's group inside the NEC, which was made worse by everyone in that organization, even his opponents, needing to preserve their own interests. Individual protection. Prioritizing personal preservation was the main focus of the 2 special NEC meetings held in Western Cape and Gauteng. For those who hoped to be deployed in government, it was essential. In fact, Ramaphosa rewarded his followers in the NEC when it came time to form the national executive, although under a convoluted GNU system. To the best of my knowledge, just one non-CR grouping NEC member was included. Fikile Mbalula is the deputy minister responsible for human settlements. It is believed that Nambula Mokonyane, the ANC deputy secretary general, put up a strong battle to have her included. Loyalists to Ramaphosa persisted in expanding the ranks of state jobs. It was assumed that most would be singing for their meal by the time of the regular NEC meeting. And that's just what they did. A chorus of support has also emerged for the GNU resolution to join the DA in bed and reject the EFF and MK dominant faction as a consequence of Ramaphosa's political move. It seems from all sides that the ANC membership is not in agreement with the ruling. Nonetheless, the majority group inside the NEC has suppressed any opposing viewpoints. Rather, a narrative that aims to avoid personalizing the political defeat has gained traction. And until everyone believes it, Ramaphosa's backers won't pass up the chance to repeat this. To protect their guy from being held responsible is the one and only goal of it. This might result in his dismissal from the ANC conference. Instead, a second special NEC has been used as a ruse to kick the can down the road. It is slated to happen later this month. It is said that problems with dissolving unsuccessful constructions will arise at th.